For the open space, we have looked at three key strategies here. The streets clearly are unrealized potential, we feel. They're not the most friendly, they're not comfortable, and streets for a large part kind of determine the image and the identity of this place, and we do know there is a lot of possibility here. Looking at just Industrial Road, that's a kind of main north-south spine that runs through this district, and it has an immense potential to really showcase an identity and a brand of this place. And we want to kind of push on that thinking. You brought it forward to us as an idea, and you want to push on that thinking. But at the same time, look at possibilities to kind of embed green infrastructure. And when we say green infrastructure, we mean opportunities for trees, wider tree canopies that feel a lot more comfortable and more inviting a place, introducing stormwater treatment, kind of bioswales in the public realm, looking at really generous sidewalk on maybe the east edge of Industrial Boulevard, and seeing opportunities for it to feel like a promenade. The east edge has fewer of the cross streets that you'll need to navigate through, so it could be a really beautiful promenade up and down Industrial Road in this district. Definitely on the west edge, there's possibility, but the east edge lends itself to more opportunities. And then the other streets are also opportunity for introducing landscape, looking at water-wise vegetation, and really making that a big push and making that a statement that we want to be sustainable as we think about the improvements of this place. The next strategy that we want to look at is how we think about community open space network. Sorry about that. The community open space network is you kind of identified for us that there are rail spurs in this district that are an opportunity to create some open space, linear open space, and we want to build on those opportunities. I apologize, sorry. But they also are an opportunity to kind of weave in a network of alternative routes for bikes and pedestrians to kind of navigate through this neighborhood, create a more walkable, bikeable environment, and layer in a much more friendlier and a safer environment for 8 to 80-year-olds to kind of bike and walk and really make it feel like they don't have to kind of, they don't are always in a conflict with vehicles moving up and down the street. So the idea is to pick up on the rail spurs, look at those as opportunities for connectivity. L'Oreal Park in the greater East San Carlos neighborhood is an asset, community asset, but looking at ways how we can really create a north-south spine through green, what you see as a green line over here, as an opportunity to connect to Gus Creek. And it builds and stitches the rail spurs that are there, but provides another opportunity to look at both extension of the Bayport Avenue, but extending it through between the parcels, industrial parcels that exist, and look at opportunity for some kind of trail and network opportunities. And you see images at the bottom is what we're thinking about. These are green. These are opportunities for people to kind of be on their bikes and pedestrians, a multi-use trail, and connect to the bridge that's over on Gus Creek, and maybe weave its way out through the district that we are studying, but be connected with the industrial arts district that's further south. So look at all alternative ways to kind of weave paths through this neighborhood. And then the other idea that we are kind of really toying with and want to get your thoughts on, there is a corporation yard that's kind of right in the center of the district. It's a city-owned parcel. It has a very important use, and it serves, it has this purpose. But is there an opportunity, as we look at the vision, the future vision of this place, is there an opportunity for us to reimagine the possibility of this piece of land? And could it be a park or an opportunity for an activity center or recreation place? It's about 2 acres, so there's definitely opportunity to rethink its use in future. And we want your thoughts and feedback on those ideas when we get into the breakout group. The third idea that we are proposing is looking at Gus Creek. Al mentioned that this is a huge asset that's really not being tapped into. And we do know that Alexander Real Estate is already proposing to kind of improve the sides of the Gus Creek to be able to provide a trail there. So how do we look at this as another amenity for the neighborhood, not just for future users in this industrial area, but for the neighborhoods and for the larger city? Could be an attraction and a destination, and could be really pleasant. And at the same time, is there a possibility, as we're thinking about these improvements, is there a possibility to really weave in flood mitigation measures? Is there an opportunity to kind of introduce and welcome habitat in this area and look at it as a bigger amenity than just a trail along the path? So those are the three key open space moves that we are proposing on